Good morning, and I'm going to do a few more of the excerpts I've been writing from novels, stories that don't exist. Here's the first one. It's from the land of almosts. Almosts. He kissed her left shoulder, lightly, a whisper, because it looked so polished, like pale oak in her strapless summer dress. They held each other closer than friends, less close than lovers. How long since he had enjoyed this brackish water between salt and fresh? He wanted her to stay, but she patted his back as if she were burping the baby and walked down the path to her car. And this next one's, let's see if I can find it. This next one's called Sociopaths in Love. At a faculty party, Elise wore gold sandals and pointed down to a slug. Her nails perfectly done. Her toenails perfect, too. That's what Jake noticed. Her carefulness in contrast to his scuffed and uncool loafers. He was a man with good taste for others, but not for himself. Elise did not need his taste. It was then, in response to his shy wince of a smile, that she decided to both love and ruin him. And the next one is from And Then the Losses. What we knew, what we almost knew, in that tight little space, that dog patch of front lawns I called my neighborhood. All the love and the ignorance and the loving stupidity by which we tried to live our lives. The sound of my father's hard, bare hand catching what passed for my best fastball, and him saying, "I love you, kid, but you're gonna need a curve." And this one is just called What I Saw. I saw an oriole this morning. Either Orchard or Baltimore oriole, not sure. But it was just building that intricate nest orioles build on the tips of branches. Just the frame was there, and the gray light of the post-storm made the nest silver. I forgot myself for a while. It brought me back to a solitude I'd forgotten. The happy kind. And this next one is, It is hard to bear. It is hard to bear anything great, or sorrowful, or against the nature of mercy, until one day you are carrying it. And maybe it is carrying you, and you get tired of insisting where your life ought to go. You just go. And you realize, no matter how bitter you are, joy is patiently sawing away at the bars, even if you don't get out. Even if you don't. The hope is there, and that's almost enough. And the next one is from Taming the Lion. Lion Tamer decided to tame himself. He asked sky to wield whip and earth to provide chair. He became lion. His fangs grew long and sharp, but sunlight made him sleepy. From the shadows of skyscrapers, he spied gazelles. He never lunged, and so his heart was damaged, his spirit broken. He came to know that to tame anything, you must respect its wilderness. Sky and earth devoured him. Then everything was a lion. And this next one is also from well, we'll see. I don't know what the title is. The most intimate thing she ever let him do was take off her reading glasses. He did so carefully, placed them on the night table, lights out, lay in the dark with his hand on her hip, wondered why this meant more to him than it ought. 10 years from now, he would remember no moments so vividly. By then, she was gone, but his gentleness startled him, and he grieved for her loss because she had made him feel kind. And this one's from 50 Years Hence. He wanted a love who grew excited over grosbeaks. He fell in love with a woman who showed no interest. She folded laundry while he waxed poetic over birds. She wanted a man who folded laundry. Neither got what they wanted, but they put their wants away and fucked and argued, laughed and fucked some more. After 50 years he died. She grew excited over birds then. It was her job now. Okay. The next one is from Lot's dog. He missed the days when altar boys held little gold patens on their chins, and everyone knelt to take the host in their tongues. Maria Casa's face lit up with gold, and her long dark hair fell onto her shoulders. He could honestly say it made him feel closer to both God and his erection. The sensuality of the church had given way to informality. Too bad. Both God and erections were matters of form. And the last, which is from Notes from a Malpracticing Catholic. Francis, during one of his sermons, picked the Bible up over his head and shouted, "If this word is only a book and does not live in your life, then it is merda." Shit. And he cast it upon the ground. No one made him hold the press conference afterwards to apologize. They knew he was a saint, and only saints are free spirits. Everyone else is faking it. Thank you. These excerpts are fun. They can only be as long as the amount of words you're allowed in a top MySpace post, in the What's on Your Mind post. All right, bye-bye.